Hello guys, so today I'm going to be giving you an honest review of Roblox Project Flight. I've been playing Roblox Project Flight for years, basically ever since release, so I'm also giving a review on mobile, so this is what I would have to say about it. So Project Flight is very accessible because it's on Roblox, and Roblox is no doubt a great platform. And the fact that it is on Roblox is very impressive to be able to engineer a flight game on a platform that is probably not the best for a flight game. Just genuinely impresses me, and it's why Project Flight is my all-time favorite Roblox game. So now I will be going over to the runway to take off. So the Boeing 737 in Project Flight has a fully modeled flight deck, which is very impressive, but I am not using that plane right now. There are multiple islands and fully modeled cities in some parts, but unlike Microsoft Flight Simulator, it does not have a full world, which does disappoint me, but again, I've been playing this game for a long time, and I can tell you that, especially for starters, this game is really great. There are multiple flight views, for such as wing view. There's also flight deck view on the 737, and there is flaps view. So now we are going on takeoff roll, and it does have a very good landing gear animation, which is very impressive to me. So I am playing this before the big revamp that is coming out, so I am looking very forward to the revamp. The revamp will basically change how the whole game is, including engine sounds, aircraft hangars, and possibly even islands, and bringing even famous islands and airports, which is something that I'm genuinely looking extremely forward to. So the island of Cyprus is behind where the camera was just looking, so now I'm turning the plane. There's also on mobile, which I am trying to review today, there is the tilt view, which when I'm tilting my device, the plane moves with it, which is really impressive to me on a platform like Roblox. I have played mobile flight simulators in the past, but Project Flight is no doubt the only mobile flight simulator I will play, because it is better than basically all mobile flight simulators I have ever downloaded. There's also an extremely realistic splash when your plane crashes into the water, but I don't think that's what we want to do today. Unfortunately, there are no clouds. My favorite thing in Microsoft Flight Simulator is when you go above the clouds and you can fly your plane over it, but possibly a future update could bring that. But the plane models are super amazing. There is no wing flex, I would assume, because it would make playing on some devices very hard, and it already is really hard to play on some older devices, so I do hope that the developers can in the future bring support to the old devices, because I've had countless friends who have bought the game in order to play it, but their device was not able to run it. So in the future, I really hope that the developers can make fixes that will allow certain players to be able to play the game, and also possibly remove the 50 Robux paywall. Alright, so I think that's really all I have to say for my second really long video. So now I'm going to speed up the video. Okay, well here we go for landing. So landing on mobile is a lot harder than landing on PC, but Project Flight has the most realistic landing physics out of basically any Roblox flight simulator I've seen. The planes fly very realistically, except for the wing flex like I mentioned earlier. But for Roblox, this is pretty much what you can get, and it's really great. So those two white rectangles are what's called the touchdown zone. So you're trying to touch down as close as possible to those white rectangles. So Project Flight did do a very, very great job modeling that. So not too bad of a touchdown. Also, I could see a little bit of improvement in the mobile controls, but the mobile controls are very, very good comparing to a lot of other bad Roblox simulators I've seen. Well, that pretty much ends the video here, and thank you very much for watching. And if you'd like to see more Project Flight videos, especially after the update, that would be great. And I am looking really forward, and I am hoping that the developers will add one of my favorite planes, the F-16 jet. So, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and that ends it. So, bye now.